Sister B.K. Shivani is a practitioner of the Raj Yoga meditation of the Brahmakumaris. With a background in engineering, her ability to analyze deep-rooted emotions like ego, stress, anger, and fear is empowering people to take personal responsibility of their thoughts and choose a life where acceptance and contentment is natural. She has been sharing practical application of spirituality and meditation on the TV program Awakening with the Brahmakumaris for over 9 years. In 2014, she was honored with the Women of the Decade Achievers Award by ASSOCHAM's Ladies League for her excellence in empowering spiritual consciousness. She is going to talk today on charity through spirituality.
Good morning. Om Shanti. At the Brahmakumaris, when we meet each other, we greet each other saying Om Shanti, which is a gentle reminder of our own true nature. We've all often used the word Om Shanti. At the end of a prayer, we say Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. But what's the meaning of the word? Om means Aham Atma, Shanti is peace. So every time we say Om Shanti, it's a reminder, I am a peaceful soul. Om Shanti. आप भी बोल सकते हैं and बहुत बार बोल सकते हैं. And every time, whenever you say it to yourself, you're connecting yourself back to your natural self of peace. While we were hearing Brother share all the wonderful work that you were doing, I felt that the consciousness that you have about yourself, who you are, is very important. As will be the consciousness, so will be our thoughts, so will be our words, so will be our behavior. So will be our karma, and so will be our destiny. Calling yourself a Rotarian, I feel, is not enough. Because what you are doing and what you are contributing to healing the world, I think you should call yourself God's angels, because that's who you are. You know, when someone is in pain or they have a problem in life, who do they look up to? To Him. And then God uses someone, somewhere, because He's not going to come directly into their lives. So God uses someone, somewhere, to heal the pain of His children. And you are that someone, somewhere whom He uses. And like Brother says, there is not a single moment where a Rotarian somewhere in the world is contributing to making the world a better place. I don't think you're making the world a better place. I think you're making the world a very beautiful place. A very beautiful place. Because when you serve the world with so much purity, then the world will become a divine place to live in. Where there's no pain, there's no poverty, and everybody is empowered. Today, let's introspect and ask ourselves that with all the amazing service that we are doing, can we raise our definition of service one notch up? Seva, service, can be done in many ways. Some people serve through the power of money. If I have money, I'm able to use it for service. Some people are able to serve through their physical strength. So they give their time, their presence, their skill, their talent to service. Some people, like what I do mostly, is serving through my words. So one is serving through money, dhan. Second is serving through physical strength, tan. Third is words, Vani. So, dhan se seva, tan se seva, Vani se seva. The highest form of service. Which would be the highest form of service? And that is man se seva. Man se seva. Tan se, dhan se, Vani se. Some of us can do, some of us cannot do. We can do sometime, we cannot do every time. Lekin man se seva, meaning the vibrations which we radiate into the world, we are doing every moment. I just read your beautiful brochure which said, no one in our community will go underdeserved, and no one will, because we are there to help. What does everyone around you today want? Everyone. Ask anybody, what do you want? What do they want in life? What does everybody want? What does everybody want? Peace. Anything else everyone wants? Happiness. Beautiful. Anything else everybody wants? Love. Now, is Rotary ready to give these three things to everybody? Peace, happiness, love. Ready for this seva? Ready for this seva? Because this is seva which everybody needs. I was once in Rotary Mumbai, and it was Rotary South Mumbai. You know, South Mumbai is a little elite part of the city. And the president very sweetly said to me, "Yahan project ढूंढना इतना मुश्किल है." I said, "क्यों मुश्किल है?" कहते, "गरीब से गरीब के पास भी 1 करोड़ का मकान है." तो हम किसकी सेवा करें? Because South Mumbai is the elite part of the city. लेकिन अमीर से अमीर को भी आज शांति चाहिए. Every soul is asking for peace, is asking for love, is asking for happiness. And it's a seva that each one of us can do every moment just by being who we are. If you are peaceful in your interactions, in your day-to-day work, with your family and at work, then your being at peace is constantly radiating vibrations of peace into the world. Today we are talking about terror in the world. And then we say some people are responsible for creating terror in the world. It's not some people who create terror in the world. The world consciousness is a sum total of the consciousness of all our minds. How many of us get angry? नहीं, all नहीं, अपनी अपनी बात करेंगे. How many of us get angry? Okay. So now I have to tell myself, every moment that I create anger, whether it's in my mind or in my words or in my behavior, I am contributing to terror in the world. I am, because I'm creating terror. Someone somewhere there is going to be terrified because of my anger. Someone somewhere is living in fear that I might react and I might shout at them. As God's angel, we cannot create terror in the world. We are going to create peace in the world. We don't want to eradicate only poverty from society. We want to eradicate pain from society, fear from society. We want to eradicate restlessness and aggression from society. What is the consciousness of this hall? If we are 1,000 people sitting in this hall, then 1,000 minds put together is the consciousness of this hall, is the energy of this hall. Like brother very beautifully said, we go to Tirupati and we get the vibrations. Who created the vibrations of that Tirupati temple? Who created the vibrations? Who creates the vibrations of the temple? Every soul who goes into the temple is going with the vibration of purity, reverence, peace. And when so many people walk into the temple with that same energy, it creates a very high energy field in the temple. But then we don't want that high energy field only in the temple. Do we want that energy field only in the temple? We want that same energy in our house. We want that same energy in our workplace. Because when we create that energy field, then whoever walks into the temple says, I felt very peaceful. Go to any religious place all over the country, all over the world. People just walk into the place and say, I felt very nice. Why? Because with the minute they enter into that vibration, they get peace. How was that peace created? By everyone who went into that temple with a vibration of peace. Imagine if someone had to walk into our house and say, I felt very peaceful after coming to your house. Imagine if someone has to meet you and say, just meeting you, I'm feeling so peaceful because I'm getting vibrations of peace from you. Then we are doing seva every moment. Are we as Rotary ready to eradicate terror and aggression from the world? And then for that, you know what you have to do. Are we ready to say, I will do everything that I do, my work, my roles, my responsibility, but let anything happen, I will not use the weapon of anger. Because then you're doing very big seva. And the first person whom you would be serving will be yourself. When we react and we shout at someone, who is the one who gets affected most? I, the one who's creating the anger, or the other one who's consuming the anger? Who's getting affected the most? I, the one. As angels, as souls who have taken up responsibility to make the world a beautiful place, our vibration, our energy field should be pure and divine. And which means our energy field cannot have emotions of anger, greed, jealousy, hurt. कितना बनानी होगी? ये दुनिया तो बनानी होगी ना, वो दुनिया कहीं है नहीं जहां हम उठ के जा सकते हैं. एक ऐसी दुनिया जहां गम भी नहीं, नाराजगी भी नहीं, no anger, no resentment, no hatred, no irritation, no fear. Then it's only love, love and love. And we have the power together to create that world. And while we are creating the world, the first person to benefit will be we ourselves. Then it will be our family. Then it will be people whom we work with. And gradually one person's change will radiate to many, many people changing. It's a ripple effect. Most of you in your roles and responsibilities would be leaders of organizations. As a leader, your state of being, your way of working radiates down to your entire organization. Ready to give up anger? Eradicate polio is important. Eradicate anger is very, very important. Very important. Ready? Ready? Sure? Pakka? Pakka? Because your motto says, service above self. It's a beautiful line. It should be a mantra of everybody's life. Service above self. Service above self means I will serve with my vibrations of patience, purity and peace, irrespective of whatever I have to face. Service above self. And self means ego. My service will be above my ego. Sometimes what happens, even while we are in the field of service, does ego come up once in a while? Does ego come up once in a while? I was not there in the photograph. I was not on the front chair. My name was not taken when the project was appreciated. Anyone goes through this little? And at that time, self is above service. And which means I did the project, I contributed to a divine cause, but I wanted something in return. Even if that something was just recognition. Even if that something was just a word of appreciation. Service means to give. We need to be very clear in which line are we standing. Are we standing in the line to give? Or are we standing in the line to receive something? If I want even one word of appreciation, then I'm not in this line, I'm in this line. And when you're standing in this line, your power to give will reduce. And that is why it is the Indian spirituality which says, ek haath de, dusre haath ko pata na chale. What is the meaning of that? Which means service has to be incognito, without expectation of a smallest thing in return. Only then it is service. Till then it is business. I do this, I get this. Business. Business. It may not be a business for money, but it is a business for name, fame, recognition, acceptance, appreciation. It's business. We're not here for business. Let's do business outside in the world. They will do business. Be absolutely fair. I give this, I get this. But when we come in the field of seva, let's just do seva, seva and seva, which means energy just flows from me to the world. I need absolutely nothing in return. I could be incognito, no one would know what I have done, and that is true seva. That is checking. Only and only then service will be above self. If I get hurt, if I feel rejected, if I feel neglected, then I'm radiating vibrations of hurt to that project. So I eradicated somebody else's pain, but I went into pain myself. And it happens sometimes. I can bring happiness on other people's faces, but I am unhappy at the end of the project. That is not seva. Seva means first seva of the self. Am I happy, contented, pain-free, santusht atma? Only then I can serve those around me. So once in a while the mind will say that, oh, I was not appreciated, I was not called in the front, my name was not taken. Please tell your mind at that time, I'm here only for giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. I need absolutely nothing in return. Because when I do seva only for giving, then my soul power increases. When I expect a little in return, soul power reduces. And the more soul power reduces, my expectations increase. Anyways, in life also today, if I have expectations from anyone, I'm writing a destiny of pain. If you expect something from someone and the other person doesn't meet up your expectations, we feel hurt and then we blame them and call them to be the cause of our pain. So expectations in business, expectations in family, expectations in seva, service. We need to shift from expectations to going to acceptance, because we are angels. Angels only give, give, give and give. Angels don't want anything. So change your consciousness. As a Rotarian, you may want something, but as an angel, you will not want anything. Angels just come into people's lives, heal their lives, and fly away. They are God's instrument. They are a part of His work. It is His work to create a beautiful world, and we all here are His right hands doing that work for Him. Does God expect anything in return? No. Angels also don't expect anything in return. Only then, when we want nothing in return, will we really enjoy our seva. Then we will not just be giving happiness to others, but most important, we will create happiness for ourselves, and then we will truly be giving blessings, earning blessings. दुआएं कमाना, दुआएं करें. 2 होमवर्क ही करने हैं, 2. 1 गुस्सा, anger out. 2, the slightest need, slightest need for name, fame, glory, expectations. Easy? 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 Very easy. Very easy. Just a mind shift here. If you go to an orphanage, you're going there for giving. A doctor walks into a hospital, goes there for healing, only gives, heals. Does he tell the patient, first you give me one medicine, then I'll give you the rest? Is there any kind of barter? No. Because he knows I've come here only for healing. Consciousness. Why am I here? Have I come here to give, or have I come here to take? Sometimes social service platforms become a platform for us to earn recognition in society. My name in the newspaper, my name in the bulletin, my name going all over the world, my name written everywhere. It's another form of only wanting, wanting, wanting. Then we will get a name, but we will not get contentment, because it's a never-ending game. The more you want, even after get it, you want more and more and more. Contentment will be difficult. So let's do seva only for doing seva, and not for any other thing in the subconscious. I want nothing from this. And most important, seva by just being who we are. Every morning, get up and remind yourself, I am a divine soul. I am God's angel. Prepare yourself for the day. My every thought, word, action is full of love and respect for all. I accept everyone as they are. Because gussa sirf tabhi aata hai when people are not the way we want them to be. When situations are not the way we want them to be, तब गुस्सा आ जाता है. हम में से किस किस को दिन में एक बार आ जाता है? So we need to do seva for the self. Use it like a mantra. Keep saying it to yourself again and again and again. I accept everyone as they are. I accept everyone as they are. Because people are going to be different from me. Different sanskars, different souls. We are going to be different. Am I going to deplete my energy by reacting every time someone is not going to do things my way? We are healers of the world. Our energy is very precious. Our energy is very precious. We cannot give it away to small things. Driver time पे नहीं आया, किसी ने काम ठीक से नहीं किया, and we give away our peace. Cannot. It's only a little practice. A little practice. And that's why I am a peaceful soul is a reminder we keep giving again and again, and create a consciousness that anger harms me more than the person on whom it was inflicted. Go to any hospital today, there is something known as an executive health checkup. That community, that fraternity of society who's using anger as the weapon, executive health checkup. Not the worker health checkup. Worker is the one who gets the anger. Usko diabetes, cholesterol nahi hai. Which is the community who's going for the executive health checkup? The one who's using anger to get work done. We are eradicating illnesses from the world, so we will have to be disease free. We will have to be disease free, and for which we will have to be peaceful, pure, divine souls here. Homework, 24 hours without anger. 24 hours. Anyways, you're here in this conference, beautiful. Too much is not going to happen. But still, छोटी छोटी चीज़ें हो जाती हैं. आजकल गुस्सा करने के लिए बड़ी बड़ी चीज़ें नहीं चाहिए होती. छोटी छोटी ये ऐसे क्यों ऐसे. It becomes our way of being. It becomes our way of talking. It becomes our way of speaking. We are snapping around at people. And when we are snapping around at people, let us remember, we are giving them pain, giving ourselves pain, and creating pain into this world. Even though we are living in a world which says anger is normal, anger is natural, we can become instruments to create a peaceful world. Yesterday I was with a sister and she tells me, my daughter is too happy-go-lucky. I said, अच्छी बात है. She said, नहीं उसको गुस्सा ही नहीं आता. I said, अच्छा. I said, तो? She said, दुनिया में कैसे चलेगी वो? I said, you know what parents are training their children to be? Parents are training their children how to face this world. We should be training our children how to create a peaceful world. If every parent trains their child how to face the aggressive world with aggression, you're actually training your child to create an aggressive world. If everyone is going to come into this world with the consciousness of anger, aggression, ego, then terror will only increase. And the more it increases, the more we will train our children. The more we train, the more it will increase. How will it stop? It will not happen by having conferences on creating a peaceful world. It will happen only by being peaceful, radiating that peace, and training our children to be peaceful souls. आज के मम्मी पापा क्या सिखाते हैं बच्चों को? उसने स्कूल में तुमको मारा, तुम चुपचाप आ गए वापस. तुम डरपोक हो, तुम्हें भी वापस जवाब देना चाहिए था. This is what we're teaching them. So we are teaching them anger for anger, war for war, and then we say we want a peaceful world. Peaceful world has to be created by us, every individual. It's like, let's say there is a pond of water here, and all 1,000 of us come and put a glass of water in it. That's our environment. So when 1,000 people put a glass of water, the pond is full of water. Yes? And then we will drink from that pond. So we will put a glass of water in the pond and we will drink from that pond. That pond is the consciousness. Our mind adds to the consciousness of the world and we get influenced by the consciousness of the world. If today only one of you comes and puts a glass of milk instead of water, will there be a change in the pond? Will there be a change in the pond? Sister, 999 people will put water, one person put a glass of milk. Will the constitution of that pond change? Yes. Now, after one person puts a glass of milk, 1,000 people will drink that. And when 1,000 people will drink that changed water, tomorrow more people will start putting milk in it, and one day 1,000 people will start putting milk in that pond. But important is who will be that first one. Everyone creates anger. We are living in an angry world. One person at home, one person in a family, one person in an organization will have to start putting the glass of peace, the glass of forgiveness, the glass of compassion, the glass of love. Only one person has to do it. One person does it, the vibration is there, everybody consumes it, becomes a little peaceful, adds more peace into the world. And that way we will create the beautiful Satyug world. This is Kalyug. Don't train your children how to live in Kalyug. Train your children how to create Satyug. That is our responsibility. We are creators of that new world. Let's start focusing on empowering our children. Not just focusing on their marks, their skills, their academic, professional performance. Empower souls. It's too late if we try and do it after they're 20, 25. We should do it right when they're young. And the only way to do it, being yourself. Let's walk around with this energy field, pure, divine, not a trace of irritation, anger and pain. Anyone has anything of the past held here? Purani baatein? Purani baatein? Anyone? Nobody? Nobody? Ye purani baatein, something of the past. If I hold on to it, something which happened yesterday, something which happened few years back, maybe I'm not even with that person anymore, but I'm holding that old past stuff. It is depleting my energy field. And sometimes we say, ye baat main kabhi nahi bhulungi, which means I do not plan to clean myself. Can we afford to walk around with so much baggage? If you're sitting in the morning having a cup of tea with your family and the tea spills over on your sofa, what is the first thing you do? क्यों? क्यों? स्टेन नहीं पड़ना चाहिए ना, दाग नहीं पड़ेगा. यहाँ कितने दाग है? वहाँ के दाग को फटाफट साफ करते हैं. यहाँ के लिए कहते हैं मैं कभी नहीं भूलूंगी, which means मैं साफ करने वाली नहीं. फिर दाग पे दाग पे दाग पे दाग पे दाग, ओरिजिनल कलर ही खत्म हो गया. Our original color of every soul, purity, peace, love, compassion, anger, hurt, greed, ego, daag pe daag pe daag pe daag, original color lost. Now we have to go all the way to Tirupati to experience 2 minutes of peace. Peace is our original nature. We are creators and radiators of peace. But today we have to go there just for 2 minutes of peace. Let's start cleaning that dark, that stain. And seva is the best way to do it. When you serve somebody selflessly, niswarth, nothing in return, the blessings we earn clean the soul, purifies the soul. And then our purpose of life will be only to give and give and give. Lekin give not only in projects, but give to my wife, my husband. I give love, I respect. Not I want love, I want respect. If I want, then I'm in that line. I understand you, instead of saying you understand me. Which line are we standing? Everyone comes home in the evening today and says, give me love, give me respect. The other person says, you give me. And they both look at the children and say, the children say, you give us. So everybody is standing like this. If everyone stands like this, then a Rotarian is needed to come and do this. You will have to be there. You will give everyone who is standing like this, they want, and you have the power to do it. Just remember your mantra, service above self. And which means, irrespective of what they have done, we are serving them by forgiving them, by accepting them, and with our personality of patience and peace, we are serving them above our ego. And then we are really, really doing seva. So spirituality helps us to do this seva, which is through mind and which is happening 24/7. It's happening even when you're sleeping. Who you are radiates throughout your 6 hours of sleep into this world. So if you've created a lot of restlessness in the whole day, in the night you're radiating that to the world. And if you've been at peace the day, you are radiating peace even in your sleep. And that is why there is a word which is called Yog Nidra. A sleep which is in meditation, Yog Nidra. You're radiating peace in your sleep. Angels, thank you so much for just being who you are. But always now remember, you are God's right hands. He is dependent on you to create this new world. You are His instruments. You are His angels. Serve every soul you meet. The world needs your purity, love, and compassion. Thank you so much. Om Shanti.
Rotary District 3190 Serving Humanity Award. Brahmakumari Sister Shivani. We have found in you one who has been able to serve humanity by your inspirational speeches, awakening spiritual consciousness, providing happiness unlimited, and by supporting charitable events ranging from the promotion of organ donation to parenting programs. We, the Rotarians of Rotary District 3190, salute your vision to make a difference to humanity and confer the Serving Humanity Award on you at the 40th District Conference held at Bangalore on February 4th and 5th, 2017. The citation signed by Rtn.Ananth, District Governor 2016-17, RI District 3190.